Overwatch has a ton of skins, and today we'll be going over the rarest skins in the game. This is a comprehensive look at these skins, including how you earned them and how much they cost. We'll start with skins that have returned, then skins that have never returned, and finally cover special skins that are super rare. Real quick, before we jump into the list, I want to go over the Overwatch League skins. Several of the teams changed their color schemes and their old skins were unavailable. And the All-Star skins and Champion skins were also unavailable, making these skins some of the rarest. However, because the OWL is donezo, until October 15th, 2024, all of the normal OWL skins, the old team colors, the All-Star skins, and Champion skins are all available for purchase. So, get these skins while you can. These skins would have made the list as some of the rarest, but because you can literally buy them right now, they're just an honorable mention. Now, onto the list. This list is roughly ordered by rarity. There's no data on these numbers, so we really just had to guess which skins were the rarest based on how difficult they were to obtain. Starting with the least rare skins, which are the skins that have returned in Overwatch 2. Kerrigan Widowmaker features Widowmaker as Kerrigan, one of the major characters in the StarCraft universe. I have this one, it's a cool skin, a cool crossover, and it's nice to see Widow with a normal skin tone. It was originally made available 6 years ago by logging into the game from March 6th to April 3rd, 2018 during StarCraft's 20th anniversary. While the skin was easy to get, unless you're an OG player, you likely missed it. However, it did return 5 years later, through the Winter Pass in the 2023 Winter Wonderland event. Keeping on our winter theme, Frosty Roadhog was earned by playing games during a weekly Winter Wonderland event in Overwatch 1. It was available from December 29th until January 5th in 2020 and features Roadhog as a scary Frosty the Snowman, and the event included this spray and icon. This skin really reminds me of the movie Jack Frost. I've never seen it, but I remember seeing it all the time as a kid on the shelf at Blockbuster. Frosty Roadhog did eventually return 3 years later in Overwatch 2's first Winter Wonderland event as a shop skin that could be purchased for 1,000 Overwatch coins. Our next rare skin features Reaper in a patriotic American flag color scheme. This skin was obtainable during the 2019 Summer Games event through a weekly challenge where you had to win 9 games, just like the Frosty Roadhog skin. The event also featured this awesome Shark Attack spray, aren't these guys just the cutest? And this Pachamari player icon. The American Reaper skin was made available 3 years later in 2023 for 800 Overwatch coins. Like the skins we've covered so far, this is a rare skin, but it isn't as rare as it used to be because it did return in Overwatch 2. Deadlock Ashe features Ashe in the getup she has on in the second Overwatch novel, Overwatch Deadlock Rebels. She has on a red coat and a bandana, and Bob has on a Deadlock Gang vest. It's pretty cool and was earnable by playing 27 competitive quick play or arcade games. It also came with a player icon and a spray. In tandem with this, you could also earn some other sprays through Twitch drops. It took this skin 4 years to return. It was later made available in Overwatch 2 in the shop as the Deadlock Ashe bundle for 1,300 Overwatch coins in 2023. Our next skin is for D.Va. Gentle Toki Aqua used to be one of the rarest skins in the game because it was only given to people who won the Overwatch Gentle Monster Filter Challenge, which was the only way to get these D.Va glasses and the skin. For those that didn't know, Gentle Monster is a designer glasses company and they did a collab with Overwatch. This skin is a recolor of the EDM skin. There was also this fuchsia recolor that was featured in the shop at the same time as this Gentle Monster collab. Now, the Aqua skin is not nearly as rare because it was featured in the Overwatch 2 shop in January of 2024 in a bundle for 2,600 coins or by itself in the Hero Gallery for 1,900 coins. Originally featured in Week 3 of the 2020 Summer Games in Overwatch 1, Ice Cream Orisa is another of the rarer skins in the game. This is one of Orisa's best skins in my opinion. The cute little whipped cream and the cherry on top, it's just so awesome. Like the other skins in these events, the challenge included a spray and an icon. The icon for this one is pretty good, Surf Amari. The skin was later made available 3 years later for 900 coins in a bundle in the Overwatch 2 shop or 1,000 coins by itself in the Hero Gallery. Another skin that was rare because it was in a limited time event but later returned in Overwatch 2 as a shop skin is the Carbon Fiber Sigma skin. This skin is super ugly. I don't know why anyone would want it, but you could have earned it in the Overwatch 2020 anniversary event through one of the weekly challenges. It came with an ugly spray and an ugly icon. All these weekly challenges came with a spray and an icon, so I'll stop saying that now. It was featured in the shop a few months ago after its initial release 4 years ago. Let's not spend any longer looking at this ugly thing. Okay, 3 more skins that came back in the Overwatch 2 shop, and then it's on to the really rare stuff.
Hey, this is my cat Angel, and we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe so that we can be full-time content creators. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Another rare tank skin, 8-Ball Wrecking Ball features Wrecking Ball as, you guessed it, an 8-Ball. This was earned in the 2021 anniversary event in Overwatch 1. It featured this cool pool-themed player icon and this spray. And of course, the final reward for the week was the 8-Ball skin. It's cute, and I love the fact that Hammond is in a little vest and bow tie. This skin returned in the Overwatch 2 shop 2 years later for 1,200 coins in a bundle, or 1,000 in the Hero Gallery. This next skin was also featured during the 2021 anniversary event and features Mercy in a camouflage rendition of her basic skin with a fancy new hairstyle. It's really Karen-pilled, and I'm not a fan of camo anything, so this gets a big thumbs down from me. It came with this spray and this cute icon I actually really like. 2 years later, it returned in the Overwatch 2 shop in a bundle for 800 coins or by itself in the gallery for 1,000 coins. This is one of my favorite Zenyatta skins. I'm a sucker for anything ocean theme. I don't have this skin and I missed it in the shop, so that's an L. It was originally released in 2021 for the anniversary event like the previous 2 skins. Here's the spray and the icon in the challenge. It returned 2 years later in the Overwatch 2 shop like the rest of the skins we've discussed so far for 1,100 in a bundle or 1,000 by itself. Okay, now we're moving on to the more rare skins. These have not made a return in Overwatch 2, so if you didn't play Overwatch 1, you've missed the boat on all of these for now. Obviously, they might come back in the shop or some other event, but there's no way to know. It took years for the previous skins on this list to come back, so I wouldn't hold your breath. This is a classic rare skin and one I think a lot of people associate with rarity. It looks sick and it's super recognizable. This is Nanocola D.Va. It features D.Va as if she was sponsored by an in-universe drink brand. This was obtainable through D.Va's Nanocola challenge in 2018. You had to win 9 games in quick play, competitive, or arcade to get the skin. The challenge also included 2 sprays and a player icon, Nanocola. There was also a bunch of Twitch drop sprays that came out at the same time. This event took place to celebrate the launch of the Busan map and D.Va's Shooting Star cinematic. It came back in 2022, 4 years later, for the Anniversary Remix Volume 1 event, and could be earned by playing 27 games. I'm proud to say I do own this one. Dr. Ziegler Mercy features Mercy in her typical Dr. Lab coat. It's a very normal looking skin, and I think it's cool to have stuff like that in the game. It was obtainable during Mercy's Recall Challenge in 2019 and came with a player icon and 2 sprays. You could get all of this by winning 9 games, and of course, there were sprays released as Twitch drops as well. In 2022, 3 years later, it returned in the Anniversary Remix Volume 2 event and could be earned by playing 27 games. Who doesn't love going to the doctor? Speaking of doctors, our next rare skin is Combat Medic Baptiste. This skin features Bap as sorta your typical sci-fi medic guy. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's sorta like a Halo aesthetic. I don't have this one, but that's okay because we all know Scorpion is Bap's best skin. You could get this skin during Baptiste's Reunion Challenge in 2019 by winning 9 games. The challenge included a player icon and 2 sprays, along with these Twitch drop sprays. 3 years later, it came back in week 3 of the 2022 Anniversary Remix Volume 1 event, and you needed to play 27 games to get it. Another skin that returned in an Anniversary Remix event, Comic Book Tracer, is an epic skin that features Tracer in a pink and gray base with comic book leggings and your typical comic book onomatopoeias and symbols on her arms. You could get it through Tracer's Comic Book Challenge in 2020, which was in celebration of the release of Tracer's comic, Tracer London Calling. It came with this player icon and spray. Here are the Twitch sprays that came out at the same time, and it later returned 2 years later in 2022 and could be earned by playing 27 games in the Anniversary Remix Volume 3 event. I have this one and I really love it, but it's mostly because it's pink. A little bit of the WatchOver lore, pink is my favorite color. This next skin I have literally never seen in my life, like never, not just in-game but like at all. You could get it by participating in the 2021 Kanezaka Challenge, which was an event in celebration of Kanezaka being added to the game, and the event included this spray and icon. He looks like a knockoff Yakuza character and it's super ugly, let's be real. You had an opportunity to get this skin, I don't know why you'd want it, but hey, you could have gotten it by playing 27 games in the Anniversary Remix Volume 3 event in 2022. This skin returned just 1 year after its initial release, which I think is our fastest skin rerun so far. Okay, 3 more skins before we get to the really rare stuff. The skins that come after these next 3 skins have never come back. Maestro Sigma features Sigma in quite the dapper outfit. He has his hair slicked back, he has on the tugs with the bow tie. I really appreciate the violin details on it. I'm a proud owner of this one. You could get it from Sigma's Maestro Challenge in 2020. Here's the player icon and the emote that was also featured in the event. Pretty cool they did an emote for this one, and the Twitch drop sprays. It came back 2 years later in 2022 for the Anniversary Remix Volume 2 event. Our next rare skin is an Ana skin, Ana Bastet. It shows Ana as Bastet, the Egyptian goddess of protection who has a cat head. It was released in Ana's 2020 Bastet challenge. A player icon and a victory pose were also featured in the challenge. Cool to see a victory pose in one of these challenges, and here's the Twitch sprays. It came back 3 years later in the 2022 Anniversary Remix Volume 1 event. Okay, last one in this section. Ash's Mardi Gras skin. I have this one, but I think it's a little uggo to be honest. It's still neat though. Ash and Bob are in the classic Mardi Gras color scheme of gold, green, and purple. It was released in 2020 during Ash's Mardi Gras skin challenge. Here's the 2 player icons, spray, and Twitch drops. It was later made available in 2020 for the Anniversary Remix Volume 2 event. Okay, now we're moving on to the really rare stuff. These skins were released one time and have never come back, not even in Overwatch 1. Sandstorm Cassidy features Cass in a brown and paisley getup. It's close to his original skin in style and is pretty simple overall. I think it looks nice, but I probably wouldn't use it much if I had it. You could get it in Cassidy's New Blood Challenge in 2021, 3 years ago, by playing 27 games. The event celebrated the release of the first issue of the New Blood comic. The challenge included this player icon and this spray. I think the spray and icon are cooler than the skin to be honest, and then here are the Twitch sprays that came out with the event as well. Our next rare skin was released in celebration of a lore drop. Wow guys, remember whenever we used to get lore? Dusk Reaper has Reaper in sort of a Spec Ops style skin and was released in celebration of the Code of Violence short story. It's a decent departure from his regular look and very cool in my opinion. You could acquire this skin by playing 27 games during Reaper's Code of Violence challenge 2 years ago in 2022. Here's the player icon, spray, and Twitch drops. Our next skin was released 5 years ago and still has not come back. This is probably one of my favorite skins in the game, Inferno Junkrat. Junkrat's model is the same, but he's been given this cool head-to-toe molten look that I really like. I think they should do more stuff like this, where we get these sort of complete themed recolors for characters. Can you imagine how sick this treatment would look on Doomfist or Zenyatta? You could get Inferno Junkrat in the Halloween Terror 2019 event as a weekly challenge. Here's the spray, which I also really like. It has a unique style and the player icon. Sticking with our fiery theme, our next rare skin is Corridor Lucio. Corridor Lucio shows what Lucio might look like as a biker, complete with tattoos and the classic spiky helmet. It's a neat skin, but I'm not a fan of the whole biker aesthetic. You could earn it 3 years ago in the 2021 Archives event. While most of the skins we've talked about so far could be earned by playing or winning games, this one worked a little differently. To get it, you had to earn 30 stars by playing the Archives PvE missions. The challenges came with a spray that took 20 to get and a player icon that took 10 stars to get. Now going from the heat of Inferno Junkrat and Corridor Lucio to the cool winter vibes of Holly Moira. Holly Moira is a fairly simple recolor with a few model additions in a Christmas theme. I hate Christmas colors, so this is not the skin for me. But if you like it and want it, you'll need to travel back in time 5 years ago and participate in the Winter Wonderland 2019 challenge. By winning 9 games, you'd get this skin, this cute bunny icon, and this spray. This is a skin I've literally never seen before making this video. Like, not just in-game, but not even in promotional material. I did play it this time, so maybe it was just so forgettable I forgot. Auspicious Soldier has Soldier 76 recolored in a Lunar New Year style. Auspicious means conducive to success, just FYI. It came out 2 years ago for the Year of the Tiger Lunar New Year event, and you had to play 27 games to get it. Here's the spray and player icon. Definitely one of the weakest skins on this list in my opinion. This is a classic rare skin that I think most people are familiar with, Brick Bastion. Brick Bastion shows what Bastion would look like if he was made out of Legos. You could get it by participating in Bastion's Brick Challenge in 2019 in collaboration with LEGO. Side note, if you want to see me poke some fun at the Overwatch LEGO collab, check out this video here. Brick Bastion is one of the best skins in the game. It's unique and was done exceptionally well. The challenge came with 2 player icons and 2 sprays. Here are the Twitch drop sprays and the icons that feature other Overwatch heroes as LEGO minifigs. It's been 5 years since this event, and I think there's a pretty low chance this will return because it was an official collab. Okay, 3 more skins before we get to the rarest category. 2 years ago, Medic Brigitte was released for the Support a Streamer limited time event in 2022. Brigitte is in I'm not really sure what you call this. It looks pretty cool though. It was obtainable by gifting at least 3 Twitch subs to one of the participating streamers while they were streaming the beta. They've done this Support a Streamer event twice now, and I think they should do it more often. The next skin is wrapped up in controversy and is pretty much guaranteed to never return, so if you have this one, consider yourself lucky. Alien Zarya features Zarya as, well, an alien. It's very Men in Black-esque. It was purchasable in the OWL store for 200 League tokens in 2020 in tribute to Sinatra receiving the MVP award in OWL 2019, but is no longer available for purchase due to sexual harassment allegations against Sinatra. Players were given the option to refund their OWL tokens if they didn't wish to keep the skin. This has made it one of the least common Overwatch skins that was acquirable in-game, as it has never been available again to repurchase from the Overwatch Wiki. Yeah, very unfortunate. It's a cool skin, and I don't think anyone's really going to associate it with the controversy, but it is incredibly unlikely it will ever return. If it was going to, it would have with the rest of the OWL skins that are in the shop right now. A 5-year-old skin, Snow Angel Mercy, is basically a snowy recolor from Mercy. This was another weekly challenge skin in the 2019 Winter Wonderland event. Here's the spray and the player icon. It's a cute skin and the last one in this section. But before we go to the rarest skins, I want to go over 3 honorable mentions. These items are rare but don't quite fit into the other sections. I do feel like they needed to be talked about though. Noir Widowmaker is likely Widowmaker's rarest skin. It has Widow in a black and red color scheme with these little plugs all over her. It's likely a reference to her lore when she was brainwashed, but I can't be 100% about that. You could get it by pre-purchasing Overwatch Origins Edition in 2015 for $59.99. It was later made available when Overwatch's Nintendo version started selling pre-orders in 2019. The only way to obtain this now is to buy an account that owns it or getting it from a paper code that came with the disc version of the game. The cheapest I could find one of these codes for is on PC for $350 and $150 for a console key. Certainly expensive. Before this year, it had been 6 years since Pink Mercy released. It features Mercy in a cute pink ribbon-themed skin. Prior to the rerun in June of 2024, Mercy's pink skin was only obtainable through a collaboration with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation to raise money for their foundation that took place in May of 2018, making it one of the rarest skins in Overwatch. The skin was $14.99 and 100% of the profits went to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Similarly to Noir Widowmaker, accounts were being sold on sites like eBay for exorbitant amounts of money. Fun fact, Blizzard raised $12.7 million for the BCRF, making it their largest donation ever at the time. I could not find an amount for what they raised this year at the time of writing. While this last runner-up is not a skin, I felt like it belonged in this video. Tracer has a few WoW emotes where she pulls out a banner for the Horde or the Alliance, the factions in World of Warcraft. These came out in early 2018, and while you can buy these right now, I've never seen these in-game. If I'm being generous, maybe one time in my entire 8 years I've been playing Overwatch. If you're interested in these, you can get them by purchasing the World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Collector's Edition for $146. Okay, with those honorable mentions out of the way, on to the rarest skins in the game. The following skins were only made available as a reward for direct purchase of a BlizzCon ticket or similar bundle. These skins are incredibly rare and some of the coolest skins in all of Overwatch, not only for their rarity, but also because of their ties to the wider Blizzard universe. Okay, I did just go on about how cool these are, but this one is a little lame. 2016 BlizzCon Bastion was made available by, you guessed it, purchasing a 2016 BlizzCon virtual ticket priced at $199 plus taxes and fees, or attending the in-person event, which also came with some other goodies like an inflatable Reinhardt hammer and a coaster. There was also one other way you could get this skin. You could get it by attending a pre-BlizzCon benefit dinner in support of the Children's Hospital of Orange County. This was priced at $750 and attendance was limited. I found someone selling the virtual items from this BlizzCon on eBay for $3,000. Okay, I promise the BlizzCon skins are cool, just not these first two. This is BlizzCon 2017 Winston. You could get it the same way as the Bastion skin, dinner and all. I can't find a listing for this one, so this just might be the rarest skin in all of Overwatch. Demon Hunter Sombra is an awesome skin. It features Sombra as a Diablo Demon Hunter, crossbow and all. You could get this skin by buying a $200 2018 BlizzCon ticket. This skin is unique because it's actually made a return in two forms. It was later brought back in 2019 during the Halloween Terra event through a weekly challenge. The challenge came with a player icon and a spray. It also got a recolor in 2023 called Gilded Hunter, purchasable for 3,000 legacy credits. While Gilded Hunter is cool, I think the original is better. Obtainable through purchasing a 2019 BlizzCon ticket for $200, Illidan Genji and Tyrande Symmetra are some of the rarest skins in the game. Genji's skin features him as Illidan Stormrage, a notable character from World of Warcraft. Symmetra's skin features her as Tyrande Whisperwind, another notable character from WoW. Genji's skin has not come back, but Symmetra got a recolor of the skin called Sindore in January of 2024 for 1,900 Overwatch coins. I love this Genji skin so much, and I wish I had it. It's speculated to get a recolor, but who knows. There are a few codes on eBay for these, and they are pricey. If you want these skins, it will run you $3,500. This makes these skins the most expensive cosmetics in the game. I have seen these in-game and they're pretty awesome. Reinhardt features Reinhardt as Jim Raynor, a major protagonist from the StarCraft series. It's an awesome skin and I have seen it once or twice in-game. You could get it by buying two different tiers of the Blizzard Celebration Collection bundle, which celebrated Blizzard's 30th anniversary. You could buy the Celebration Collection Epic $59.99 or Heroic $39.99 pack bundles to get the skin during BlizzCon Online 2021. BlizzCon was only online because of COVID, and this makes this skin considerably cheaper than the other BlizzCon skins. A recolor later became available in January 2024 in the shop called Heaven's Devil for 1,900 Overwatch coins. The original was bought through Blizzard and directly credited to your account, so as far as I can tell, there is no way to get the Reinhardt skin now. Drowned Warrior Sigma was made available through a BlizzCon 2023 collection pack for $29.99. It features Sigma as a sort of Aztec Drowned Warrior kind of thing. It might be a nod to WoW, I'm not entirely sure if this is a reference to anything or not. It's pretty much universally deemed a mid-skin. I've never seen it in a game, and this was also directly credited to your account, so there's no way to get this skin if you missed out. Alright, and that is it. A complete and comprehensive list of every single rare skin in Overwatch. Which is your favorite? Do you have any of these skins? Would you pay $3,500 for a skin? Did we miss any rare skins? Let us know in the comments below. While these skins weren't necessarily difficult to get, if you'd like to see a list of the hardest things to do in Overwatch, check out this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you in game.